All right, everybody. 4.6, congruence in right triangles. So let's talk about the anatomy of a right triangle first of all. We talked about the anatomy of an isosceles triangle last time, and one commonality is we have legs in a right triangle. Now, in an isosceles triangle, the legs were always congruent. In a right triangle, they're not necessarily congruent. You can have an isosceles right triangle, which I'll let you figure out the dimensions or maybe the angles of that particular triangle. But for now, we're just kind of generally talking about a right triangle where the legs aren't necessarily congruent, but the legs are the two sides that form the right angle. Okay, so the legs form the right angle, and then the side that is across or opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. Okay, so the hypotenuse is always across from the right angle. Now, just real quickly, if we have a right triangle and one angle is 90 degrees, right? That's the right angle. Then the other two angles, angle B and angle C, that means they have to be complementary, right? Because for those three angles that add up to 180, if this one's 90, that means these two have to add up to 90 because 90 plus 90 is 180. So C and B are complementary. And if they add up to 90, that means they also have to be acute, right? And so since they're both acute, that means that the right angle, in this case A, is the largest angle, right? And the largest angle is across from the largest side. So the hypotenuse will always be the largest side in a right triangle, okay? So the legs will be shorter than the hypotenuse in a right triangle always.